and you are intrigued by the title of the recipe, CPR Fried Rice. And what I mean by that is, boom, look at that. This is leftover fried rice my daughter bought at a local takeout spot. Yeah, it doesn't look all that good. I'm seeing onion and egg, and it's very basic, but the point is, when it's nice and fresh, it is not bad. But if ever you're in this position where you have leftover fried rice, quite a bit, maybe enough for about 2 or 3 people. When I'm done, it'll be enough for 4 people. But you want to add some life. You want to apply CPR and bring this back to life. This is the recipe for you. Very simple, but again, you know, this is hard, it is dry, it's lacking any pizzazz. Let's pizzazz this thing up. Let's look at it now. Anyhow, let's go. Basically, I'll be using just about anything I could find in the fridge to put some life into this fried rice. To start off with, you can go with vegetable oil or any oil that you like using. In this case here, I have this spicy stir-fry oil. I'm gonna hit that a couple drizzles in there. So you want about a tablespoon of that. Well, in my case, I'm using that spicy stir-fry oil. Like I said, anything that can be found in the fridge is going in. Some celery, bell pepper, onion, and you notice the different textures. So it's not just about adding more flavor or adding more body. It's also about textures as well, because you notice the celery was sliced on the bias, nice big chunks of onion, the bell pepper into small cubes. I also have some cabbage that I found there down in the freezer, in the fridge downstairs. Frozen corn, yep, frozen corn, I kid you not. Anything I could find, I'm putting in there. And what I'm gonna do is also add some garlic, some smashed garlic in nice big pieces. That's going in there, yeah? And it won't take long, we just gotta sweat this down. If you want to add a bit of salt, you can add some salt in here. You want to add some white pepper, you can add some white pepper. All I want at this point is for this on that medium-high heat to sort of soften up and take on some, you know, a little bit of crispiness if you can. So this is why I'm spreading it up on the sides of the wok, because with a wok, what happens on a gas stove, it makes its way on the underside of the wok, so all the sides here is a good cooking surface. If you wanted ginger, some grated ginger, you can do the grated ginger. What I do want, and I'm not the biggest fan of it, is a bit of sesame oil, just for a bit smokiness, and that sort of sesame sort of undertone. I would have mentioned in the past that I am not a fan of white pepper, so a bit of black pepper in there. Now if you also wanted to add an egg, if you want to fry an egg and add to this, of course you can do that as well. I just want to soften up the vegetables, and the reason why I added the garlic at the start here is because I want that to I want it to burn a little, because I find that the sort of slightly burned garlic has a lovely flavor. Different, it's not as sweet as if you add the garlic later on. I know we're always concerned about burning garlic, but in this case, yeah, it works. It's been about 3, almost 4 minutes. So at this point, and you can see how hard that rice is. It's been in the fridge, so it's very dry and hard and almost like little pellets. And in doing so, we're gonna soften up that rice a bit. See nice big clumps there. That is what we're trying. Notice how quickly we almost double the sort of quantity that we have here. This is why I said earlier, the rice, maybe 2 people, 3 people. Comfortably now, we have enough here for 4 people, yeah? And if you notice, we kept it 100% vegetarian or vegan. I don't think we have any sort of meat element in here, because this was a vegetable fried rice my daughter would have originally purchased, yeah? What I do want to add in there, some light soy sauce. And this is why I didn't add any salt, even though I added all those vegetables in there. I didn't add any salt. Mushroom flavored soy sauce. This is a dark soy sauce, and you can see it will add some additional color to this. Plus, the sodium element in that is a bit higher. Yeah, and notice how it's all come together nicely with that, just that soy sauce right there. Just gonna stir this for another minute or two, heat through that rice, and I'm telling you, just look at it. Boy, didn't we do CPR on this rice? Yes, we did. The Surgeon General will be very happy with what we did here. Anyhow, you're just gonna heat this through now and get ready to enjoy a nice vegetable CPR fried rice. Chris here, CaribbeanPod.com. Always a pleasure having you all in the kitchen with me. An easy way to reuse or to heat up the stuff you get from the takeout joint. As I turn off the stove, I thought I was done, but I remember I have that scallion there. As I turn off the stove there, I'm just going to work in that green onion or scallion just for a bit of freshness. That the residual heat in there is just going to soften that up, and as you eat, I'm telling you now, if you want to put broccoli, zucchini, more bell pepper, whatever you want to put, whatever you have on hand, and it makes sense to put it into a fried rice, listen, there's no reason why you cannot. Look at that. Proper things, man.